Welcome back to another episode of the Clone Wars, as I'm calling it, or the Cloning Wars. We are continuing our expansion, taking over all these territories, and kind of doing whatever we gotta do. I'm actually gonna leave them there because we're gonna do this excavation pretty quickly, and see what we can get. But for now, you have finished constructing everything, which we now see a major boon in alloys, which is what we wanted. We already have a precinct here, but we are definitely hurting for stability. I am going to put a stronghold down, and maybe another admin, two admin, or yeah, let's do two admin buildings, because we are desperate for admin. We need more. Because we don't want to have our empire sprawl too high, because when it is, that becomes a problem for us. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and build that. You're going to build that. You're going to stay there. And we're going to go into the star bases here. And each of you is going to get a shipyard and an anchorage to start out with. As we kind of start to expand our territory. And when these guys are done upgrading, we will start working on something else. Okay. Now they're going to kind of expand into all this. Perfect. And you can upgrade again already. Yep. And then we're going to have you go and take these boys out here soon.
Vessels upgraded.
What is going on? Oh, I got an email.
Construction.
Oh, someone went live. That's fair. So we will be planning that here soon. We want to make sure, though, our constructors are done before we start looking at our expansion into this area. And then we'll be next to the Jolin here, who don't know us and don't really care for us at this point, so we'll see what happens. Alright, we just got a bunch of new builds, so we can kind of get these all set up, which is nice. Alright, you're going to build there. You're going to continue finishing out this build. There we go. And then let's build here. And then we'll take this territory and then we'll head a construction ship this way to start getting ready to help out. Nope. Let's see what the ignorance is going to show us. Perfecto. Makes it a lot easier when you start really kind of getting that expansion going. We are going to go ahead and start working on selling that to fix up that. Alright, your job is to now go up there. Congrats. I am going to start sending this fleet over here. We haven't gotten the moats or anything yet for our tech, which I find kind of interesting. And we definitely need to be careful with staying on top of these guys to make sure we're doing better than they are. Okay, so you're doing fine. You will actually get put into your own sector. I'm going to recruit a governor for you to increase... Wait, what the hell? There we go. Okay, that was weird. Let's get you in there, and then let's go ahead and do the extra research speed for now. So that way we're doing a little bit better on that aspect. Okay, interesting. We have met another empire, so we did get that done. Let's... Oh, and we're out of other empires to meet. Okay. That is fine. He's going to finish up here, build the science, and then we should be able to move out of here quickly, and then start our focus on expansion. So now for our newest one, we have some interesting things. We could do expansion. We could do unyielding. I do like the idea of unyielding, definitely. I also like the idea of domination. Subterfuge doesn't make sense. Mercantile would be really good, I think, especially here early on. And then maybe going into unyielding. What's adaptability? I'm kind of tempted. Yeah, let's go down adaptability because I want to get that to see what happens with it. I think this will be a really good build for us, and then we'll go mercantile from there and see what else we want. Alright, build that. Interesting finds. As far as it goes, let me go to relics. Okay, so we can't do anything yet with this. Alright, that's fine. So he's going to finish that, then they're going to start working up that. We'll settle this only once the archaeological site is taken care of. So that way we can get that going. We've got energy grids. We will want a precinct here, and I'll probably build a stronghold as well, just to have that going. Okay, so your job is now to get over here, because we're going to start to expand out towards this direction and take all these territories. Perfect, so we're going to start doing that. Alright, you can start working on that. You can start working on that, and we won't focus on settling it again until after One Last Hope is done. So, alright, you're ready to go, so let's go ahead and check this. I didn't check it out beforehand, which is unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Let's go ahead and add destroyers to this so we can add them for later. Oh, nope. These ancient sentinels should be stronger, so we can't fall back, and our retreat is going to be terrible. We're going to lose our fleet here. Yeah, there it goes. There was no way we were going to build that fleet. Okay, that's fine. We'll just reinforce this fleet and get it going. It's not a big issue. We were invalidated for our rivalry with them because they became overwhelming. Give me a minute and they won't be anymore. It's good to know that what that is, though, so we know now. Are you fucking serious? They waited till right now. Actually, let's go to manage our claims. We're gonna put them back in their space. We're gonna just do these areas for claims for right now, because we don't know what else is around. So, alright, well, once our fleet rebuilds, give it a minute. That's annoying. But we can sell a bunch of stuff to get our resources for what we need. Yep, reinforce all. There we go. So we only need the 972. That's fine. Again, and we're good with them pushing us for right now. No, we're not interested. Yeah, let them kind of push for right now if they wish. They only have 1,000 here and 515 here, so we'll build up pretty quickly over here. You're gonna go ahead and build that. But it's good to know we know what this is, and that was the main thing. I wanted to know what it was, and I hadn't remembered, which was a problem. So, okay. We are rebuilding our fleet. It's gonna take a minute or two, so that's kind of the problem. We do have this person available. We are gonna leave that on, and we can let them kind of build up their fleet real quick for a bit. I'm not really all that concerned about them getting a little bit of strength on us, because we're already getting stronger than them. Yeah, now we're already equivalent, and I haven't even started doing anything yet. Confirm the declaration of rivalry, chemical plants. Let's get that power harvest, because we're definitely going to want that. We're going to let our fleet completely rebuild itself before we go pushing down the south. So, I'm okay with them taking a little bit of territory. They did redeclare their rivalry with us, which is fine. They're wasting their fleet something fierce right now, which is even better. And we do have some precinct houses coming up in here once everything gets kind of built, so... Okay, so I now see 2 of their fleets, which is what we wanted. And this fleet is almost fully rebuilt. Let's make sure we get the full rebuild of it, so that way everything's kind of doing its thing. That's fine. Alright, we're at 3.5k, so we're going to come down and start this great and mighty divine war. Now, I'm good with the interest on that. Thank you, though. Okay, we found some more on One Last Hope. Alright, let's get our ships down here and start getting them to push. Oh, we did make a new aliens acquaintance. I am down for that. Let's see how we're doing already against you. Yeah, you're already inferior on both trade power and tech, and I'm not even going down the trade route yet. So you'll go there, and then we'll deal with that later. Okay, governing ethics has shifted. That's fine. You're kind of heading down. Do I have any edicts I can activate? No, nothing I want outright. So let's retake our thing. Cool. Now they have gone down here to set up, so let's head down. He is still doing that. You are also excavating. Cool. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what else we got. We're gonna go ahead and vivisect probably. Ooh, we got that tile blocker gone, which is definitely gonna be a nice thing to have. Let's get the Naval and Fleet Academies going. And then we will attack these guys outright pretty quickly as we kind of push him out. I'm not going to take a ton of territory off of him. I don't want to have to manage a big chunk yet. But I think we should be alright to kind of push them, at least for now. We'll retake our territories that they took over from us, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so you have nothing to do. That's fine and understandable. Because I don't have the moat harvesting yet, so... Oh, well, you're going to get your own fleet, I guess. Create new fleet. I'll just disband these two, because we've already got the full there. Fleet manager, we're going to create a new fleet, and then we're going to do the same thing we did earlier, but we're not going to build this fleet yet. We're just going to keep the 60. Alright, let's push into them now. Assuming they're not pushing into us. Yep, they're retreating, so we're going to do that. That is fine. Let's see what we can get when we come down here. We are having a little bit of issues with food. That is to take to note, but that's... I think we should be alright. That was a plane, I think. I hope. Okay. We're going to push south now. Oh, they're going to continue to run. Why are we still getting destroyers randomly? Okay. Alright, interesting. We found a new group of warriors, and we're going to abstain for job stuff. Who got elected? So you are still doing skill development, which is fine. Alright, let's continue pushing further south as we take the territories we want. We've already got them on 16. Let's see about pushing you down here. Let me look at my claims. Okay, we're probably going to put this as a claim as well. I don't plan to take any of their planets, but I do definitely plan to wipe out as many of their fleets as we possibly can. So, for now. Alright, can you get there? Nope. They're going to jump before we get to them? Yeah, they are. Okay, so they ran for it. That's fine. Which means they're going to go fight those ancient mining droids, which is also okay by me. I don't want to deal with that, so... Okay. The final memory shows... Okay, so we know now what these memories are. We can get a lot of alloys out of that and a lot of influence. Or we could go with the plus 20% resources from jobs and 10% stability. I'm going to take the stability, because that's long term.